Hey guys, it's your boy Vempex, and today I show you my Tri-Brigade DPE profile. I really like this deck because I didn't want to play like liverless Tri-Brigade anymore. After a while it gets annoying, so I wanted to try like a different variant. And because like I just got DPE from my friend back, I really wanted to play this card. It worked really well in every instance. I played at like local levels, and I had no problem like beating basically everything. If you're really going to a higher tournament, like at least regional or higher level, I would suggest like changing some cards and playing maybe like a little bit more meta call cards like Droll in the main or something. But this is like a basic all-around variant that doesn't really lose to like maybe rogue decks or something. So it still has very high power ceiling, and I play like the hand traps, which are the most versatile. So you just will see what I mean. Like I said, worked really well. So we play 3 rescue cat. 3 rescue cat. Very good card. If it resolves, you are in a pretty good position to win. Only like a combination of hand traps can kill you then. If it doesn't resolve, it's sometimes hard because this deck can brick. If you have prosperities, you can play them and then like try to get an extender or something, but this is the main problem of the deck basically. Otherwise this deck would be like insane. So it's really good, but then standard Tri-Brigade engine, we play 3 fractal, like best starter in this instance. Then 3 Nerval and 3 Kit. We play 3 of those because basically every one of those by themselves do something. So we only play 2 Carrots. I still bricked a lot of this on this card, like only drawing 1 of those. But still you need to play at least 2 because sometimes you resolve a second Rescue Cat, and drawing it with another like Tri-Brigade is really good. So yeah, we play 2 of those. That's basically it with the Tri-Brigade engine. Then we get to the hand traps. We play 3 Ash, most versatile one. 1 Veiler, you see why I'm only playing 1. Then 2 Nip. Like I said, it's a little bit like on local level. If you play against some control decks, Nip is really dead in your deck, and you want to have as much or as many cards that at least do something. And if you're only playing 2, the chance of drawing 2 is really low, so you can shuffle the 1 card you don't need with Fairyjet back into the deck, or with the Bear Blossom, I think it's called. Then 3 Impermanents, not once per turn, but on both turns. Drawing it as a 6th card is good, so Impermanent is really good. Then we play the DPE engine, Celestial Dasher, and then the 3 Fusion Destinies. I don't think I need to explain that. I can show you the combo later on. A lot of people like ask, or they say that you cannot really resolve Revolt and DPE in the first turn because the Bear Blossom locks you, but I will show you how it works. Then 1 Caught by the Grave, stopping hand traps, really good. Then the reason why I'm playing like this weird ratio of hand traps, I play 3 Crossout Designator because at our locals there are a lot of Lyris Tri-Brigade players, so crossout is good in this instance in the mirror, and it also stops the hand traps that you're most like scared about. So 3 crossout in this instance. I would cut this card if I would go to a higher tournament, maybe play Prosperity, maybe play more hand traps. Tanky, just consistency wise, as well as Foolish, also very good. Then I play 1 Monster Reborn. Because we play the Verte Anaconda, basically every monster that you can normal sum makes a Verte, and you at least want to end on DPE or the Revolt. This is like the bare minimum for you to at least do something, so I play Monster Reborn as kind of an extender. Worked really well, but I would cut this card if I would go to a higher level tournament. Then 3 Droplets, really good card. It didn't overperform, but it did really well in like negating specific cards that were annoying against PK. I could out there Appaloosa for 3 with only 1 card, and in combination, for example, with impermanence, I could imperm 1 monster and then droplet for another one, and so on. Yeah, then unfair card, order, and then only 2 revolt. We don't play desires, we don't play any kind of possible banish for those. More than 1 because it's not bad to draw, so your combo gets extended, but it's really bad to draw if you draw more than 1. Yeah, so this was the main deck. I think it should be 41 cards. Extra deck, 1 Almirage. You need this if you want to link away your normal summon. Comes up 1 Bear Blossom or Bear Brum. Yeah, Bear Brum it's called. Yeah, it's basically you need 1 for the combo. The second one isn't needed at all, so at least for me. Maybe it comes up in some instances, but yeah, like I said, I like the other cards more than the second one of those. So yeah, then 2 Frigid. A lot of times both came up, especially in the match against like Dogmatica Invoked. You dump 1 like to make your hand better, to for example draw into a droplet to negate the window. So the second comes up really often. Like 1 Rugal, I only once have made this card. Yeah, it's like I don't really like it that much, but you need it like sometimes for access code. It is what it is. And then 3 Omen. This is often the second card you just drop if you play Prosperity. Really good like banishing card. You need at least 2 because 2 came up often. The third one only came up in grindy matchups or in matchups like the Invoke matchup where you like basically dump 1. Yeah. Then the Dragon Lords off like at least every match. And then I play the 1 Daruma doll. This is really good against back row. Like I said, I wanted to have like some cards that also do something against back row, and this baits out back row really well, as well as if you run over like a monster of them, you get more resources, and you need to get more resources in order to play the grind game against back row decks. So yeah, good in this instance. Then 1 Eagle, I don't know how it's called in English. Good for OTKing, especially against like something like Eldritch, if they have no monsters. And also good against DPE, shuffle it back. Then you can just like shuffle DPE in your turn back if they used it. Then you can shuffle in the draw phase their, for example, Celestial, so they cannot draw 2. Yeah. Then we have an access code talker for OTKing basically, or get rid of annoying monsters. And Appaloosa, if you have like the nuts hands, you can do this to be like protected against nip. And then yeah, like Verte and the DPE, you need them for basically the deck. Then we play 3 draw, best hand trap against like Invoked and the what's it called, the Lurel's Tri-Brigade deck, so you really want to stop them. Also good against Drytron, which is getting more popular because a lot of people buy the deck just in regards that Protoss gets banned, and if Protoss gets banned, like Drytron gets better. Then only 1 Lancea, just because I played 2 Alpha. I wanted to try out this card. Yeah, I don't know. If I would go to a high note tournament, I would definitely play 3 Lancea. Or Lancea. But if I go to local level, like this card overperform on like basically everything that isn't meta. Also against meta, you can like, this baits out basically 2 negates or something, because just using this as a threat is amazing. Also against the Lureless matchup, you can like bait out the one that bounces. So yeah, really good in this instance, but maybe I would play 3 Lancea if I go to a higher tournament. 1 Harpy's Featherstorm, 2 Cosmics, basically for PK matchup, for everything that has like main phase, trap spells effects, also really good. Also against back row, 2 Evenly, 1 Red Reboot. You can pop a lot of back row with the Rumor Draw, the DPE, and the Dragon Lords. Yeah, Evenly is really good against the Eldritch deck. I didn't want to play Lightning Storms just because of Heavenly Prison. And then 3 Dark Ruler no more, just rounding up the negation, like going against full negation board. Yeah, and then I can show you just what one Rescue Cat can do by its own. So we go Rescue Cat, then we tribute it for cost. It doesn't really matter which one you special, just kit has to be with it. Then linking those two into the, where is it? Verdit. Then you can use the kit to dump Nerval. Nerval is getting you a Fractal. Fractal is you can special summon him by using the Frigid, and then you can just activate the Fractal and banishing, for example, those two, and you can special summon, where is it? The Vabram. Then you can link off both of those. You go into your Verte, and yeah, for example, you can now shuffle away any bricks because we technically have still 4 cards in our hand. Then you can like get rid of a brick or something. Maybe if you draw a Celestial, you can get rid of it. Yeah, just put the top 4 cards. Afterwards, we can just use the Verte to dump the Fusion Destiny with the Celestial. Where is it? Here. Then we can make DPE, and then if you're scared of Super Poly because of Invoked or some PK variants played, you can pop the Verte, but if you want to have this one for follow-up, if you think they cannot out it, you can also just pop the DPE and the Bearbram, and then chaining one, for example, DPE, chaining one Bearbram, getting you the Revolt, putting back another card. And then in the standby phase, this comes back and you have basically your setup. And normally what those 3 cards are, like at least 2 of them are hand traps or something in that instance, and one is often, it could be an extender, it could be, I don't know, tanky, it could be droplets, it could be another Tri-Brigade you didn't use. So there are different possibilities, but normally this is the board I will end on. If I have Fusion Destiny, I can go make maybe an Appaloosa play or make like Dragonlord play. There are different possibilities, and yeah, depending on what I want to do. But yeah, this is basically the combo and the deck. I hope you really liked it. If yes, I would love to see a thumbs up and a subscription, and also see a comment down below. Maybe you have some suggestions for this deck. And then I will see you next time.